Hello, hello. Just lighting my candle. I'm not doing a Woodwick one today because I got all those new Bath and Body ones. So today it is sweater weather. Sweater weather. It's not sweater weather. Ooh, that's a lot of smoke. I need to trim my wicks. Not right now, but how is everyone? Welcome. Usually there's a little chatter in the comments before we get started, and I don't know who's here. There's 25 of you here. Hi. Hi, Nicole. How is everybody's weekend going? Are you losing your mind with busyness? I hope not. I feel like I've had a busy day, but not really. Hi, Kim and Kim. Thank you, Christy. Hi, Destiny. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Katie and Amy and Sylvia. Oh, my word. I need to get one of my coasters. I have them. Hold on. I'm going to stand and get a coaster that I received for my birthday. Actually, this is from Kelsey. Lofty Ideas Bookshop in Hawaii. That's so cute. It's like bookish with glasses and a camera. Perfect. I have myself a little margarita and some water and a dinner tray. Here's my charcuterie for the day. Actually, I'll lift this up. Dun, 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 veggies and grapes and cheese and crackers. And I made cookies today. And one of the things I made was this Christmas crack. It's that saltine toffee business. It's amazing. But I just took 2 little pieces. How's everyone doing? Hi, Michelle and Anne, Rita and Rena and Jacqueline. Oh, good. There's my friends. Everybody's here. Kimberly and Katie. Hi, Judy. How is everybody doing? Thank you, Amanda. Good evening from the freezing Saskatchewan tundra. Connie, how cold is it? Tell us. It was not bad here today. I went out in just a sweatshirt and I was fine. I actually pushed my sleeves up because I was running around and it was not cold. I mean, it was chilly, but not like a frozen Saskatchewan tundra. Hi, Chloe. Good for you, Nikki, deep cleaning. I love it. I've not been deep cleaning. Oh man. Great but cold and for Allie. I made cookies today. It was with my patrons. I posted a virtual cookie exchange. And so I made one of the recipes that somebody suggested in the list there. And I'm going to make some more. And I had high hopes of making all of them today, but I greatly underestimated how long it would take to make cookies. So, and I took a while to get started. I had a few errands to run this morning. A friend of mine, her husband had emergency open heart surgery last week. So I brought them a little plant and a card today and ran to the grocery and just a bunch of things. But I am ready to sit down and read, except that during one of the sprints, I need to go. I have a I have a worship team Christmas party tomorrow, and I need to look in my gift box to see if I have anything to participate in the White Elephant gift exchange game thing. So I need to go check that out at one point, but I'm looking forward to sit down and read. Tonight I am reading 2 things, and then you guys can tell me all the things you're reading tonight too, or doing or whatever. I treated myself to the Once Upon a Book Club Advent or like 12 Days of Christmas box. Book Club Miss, 12 Days of Book Club Miss is what they're calling it. And you have to read a short story each day. And then in the short story, it tells you to open the gift. So today is day 4. Day 4. So I have to read the day 4 story. The day 3 story was so good. I was tearing up. It was really good. And so far the gifts have been great. If you've been watching my shorts, the first day was a book. about royalty. This is about it's a historical fiction, 1928, when the Prince of Wales marries Wallace. I know from The Crown the story a little bit, but from watching The Crown. So that is a historical fiction book from day one. Day two is coming in the mail, hasn't gotten here yet. And then day three, I opened this little TBR jar, and it's cute because the grandma in the story had a TBR jar, and she put little notes in it. It wasn't actually books in there. It just said to be read, just like this. And then there was little notes to one of her grandkids. And so this is one of the little notes. So this was really sweet. But I love this little jar to be read. I'm like, these gifts are pretty nice. I'm glad they're nice. I was expecting them to be a little bit cheesier than they were. But anyway, so I'll be reading the first short story, or the today's short story, book four, or for day four, and opening day four's gift. So I'll do that with you. And then the Christmas book I'm reading is Carols and Chaos. So I'm just in a Christmassy mood today, which is why I wore my a little elf hat headband. Actually, this just helped when I was making cookies to keep my hair off my face. And I have this shirt is technically a pajama shirt from Old Navy. It says, "Dear Santa, I've been good." So it just matched to my elf hat, and I was filming my cookie making for my patrons, and so I wanted to look Christmassy. Okay, let me see what all of you are reading. I've gotten behind. Ooh, Nikki, you got snow. I'm headed north on Thursday this week to my mom's in New York, and for sure, she sent me a picture. The Amazon guy got stuck in her driveway a couple days ago, which just cracks me up. My mom has a long driveway, and he was trying to turn around or something, but he didn't use like the actual driveway to turn around. I think he slid off onto the side, and two tow trucks had to come to get him out. It cracked me up. But she sent me a picture of the Amazon guy. She's like, I came home and this Amazon truck was in the side of the driveway. Oh man, delicious hot cocoa. Hi, Nancy. Amy's singing at church tonight. Oh yeah. Always when I'm on the worship team, I wear short sleeves because it just gets so hot. It gets so hot up there. Annual Christmas sock exchange. Okay, tell me more about this, Allie. Do you make socks for each other? Do you just get weird socks or fun socks? Like actual socks? Or do you put gifts in the socks? I need to know. I need to know details about the sock exchange. Hello, hello. -21. Ooh, that's so cold. With wind on top of it. Ew. I'm not a baker, but I'm going to my sister's. Listen, I'm not really a baker either. One of the three that I made today was baked. These are they're base. I mean, it goes in the oven for a few minutes, but it's like crackers and toffee, and then you melt the chocolate on top. It's not really baked at all. But I get in the mood every now and then. I'll be reading The Truth About Martians. Nice. Solstice Sprints by Erin Johnson. Fun, Christmassy. Big jar of jelly beans. Oh, that's cool. I know, it's so cold. What are your choices, Amanda? What do you got on the plate there? My husband's family just decided to do a family grab bag. Cute. I love Christmas shopping. I go a little bit overboard, but I like to get my mom lots of stuff. She's the easiest to buy for. And I feel like she's the mom and she should get lots of gifts. Today's gift was good. Oh, good. Kim, don't tell me. I'm excited. 12 Days of Book Club Miss. Nice. Reading an Advent book too. It's a play cycle called The Man Born to be King, an adaptation of the gospel that was written years ago. Oh, very cool. I went to a play at a church. Was that last night? 2 nights ago. Thursday night. And it was called Two from Galilee. It was really good. This just like a story of Mary and Joseph, except sadly, the woman who played Mary was not very good. It was an excellent production, especially for a church production. It was free, didn't have to buy tickets. It was just really, really nice. Everything was so well done, except her voice just grated on my nerves, and maybe that's a personal thing. But it was good to go to a play. That was fun. Working through Miss Marple. Oh yeah, I would like that. Honestly, I can't remember ever reading a Miss Marple, Agatha Christie. I know I've read a lot of Hercule Poirot, But I don't know if I've read any Miss Marple. I should look into if any of the ones I have are her as the detective. Good evening. Starting my 2-week Christmas vacation. Oh, I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, Tara. Yay. Glad you're here. Hello, Seattle. Dead Romantics. Those gifts, Jennifer, are from the Once Upon a Book Club book 12 Days of Christmas Advent box that I purchased as a treat for myself. I got it like the day they went on sale because I've heard that they go out, like they run out. But while we chat, getting chores done. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm totally here for that. Multitasking. Reading the 12 Dates of Christmas. Cute. I think I have that out from the library right now. Yes, I do. So, Chloe, tell me if it's good. I just got it. I saw it on the shelf at the library. I'm like, I'm going to grab that. Add it to my many book Christmas book stash over there. The Bridge by Karen Kingsbury. Trevor Noah, Born a Crime. Oh, that's so good, Judy. Wrapping Christmas presents and reading Prepping for Mama Bear Apologetics Guide to Sexuality Study. Whoa, Marcy, good for you. Starry Night, I thought that was a cute one. I mean, it's kind of cheesy. They're all a little bit cheesy, right? But I read 2 Debbie Maycomers this Christmas so far, and I liked that one, Starry Night, much better than Christmas in Silver Springs. Reading Christmas by the Book, I liked Christmas by the Book. And Who Killed the Curate? Driving back into Legend Board. Reading The Last Flight, Flying Solo. I hope you like that one. I enjoyed it until the end. I didn't really love. I mean, it's valid choices, whatever. It's just not the life choice that I would have chosen for myself, but I did relate to the main character in some ways. So I liked that. Marley by John Clinch. Is that a Christmas Carol related book? I'm reading a Christmas novella called Completions and Complications in the Holiday Swap. Nice. Working tickets at a basketball game and reading A Christmas Carol. Hey, Emily, thanks for popping in from the game. A Mouse Called Mika by Matt Haig is up tonight. Is that a story in his Christmas collection? A Boy Who Saved Christmas and the Girl Who Something. Is one of them called The Mouse? I have them over my shelf, but I can't see them right now. There's stuff in the way. A World of Curiosities and Listening to the Night Swim. Nice. The Hacienda. Confessions on the 745. Amari and the Night Brothers. Oh man, I need to read that book so bad. A Lot of Snow in upstate New York. Oh, Nancy, I'm not really looking forward to going up to the snow. I love going outside in just my sweatshirt, but I also am looking forward to going to see my mom and sister and sitting by the wood stove and just having a change of view. Especially since we didn't get to go up for Thanksgiving, I'm looking forward to going up for Christmas. Even if I don't leave the house, I'm fine with that. A Truth to Lie by Anne Perry. Secret History. Oh man, Erica, I DNF'd that book at probably 75%. I got to a point when I'm like, I really hate these characters. I'm just done. I couldn't do it anymore. So I never got to the end of it. Assassins. Not exactly Christmas. That's okay. Hi, Kathleen. The Change. Nice. When We Had Wings. Oh man, I want to read that one so bad too. Meat Pies. Cookie prep tomorrow. 3 days of baking ahead. Yikes. 12 Days of Bookmas. Story 2. Oh, your gift 2 came today. Mine hasn't come yet. Although I haven't checked the mail. Maybe I'll do that on one of the sprints. Go and check the mail. My mail comes pretty late. Cozy Mystery Book, a manga, and Father Christmas. That's the Tolkien one, right? Father Christmas. We buy fun Christmas socks and fill them like you would stockings. Cute. Candy, a rubber duck, a stress ball that looks like Santa, bath bombs. I love it. That is such a fun idea. Allie, that's so cool. I love hearing different family traditions and ideas. It's so cool. Sorry, I'm resting my hand on my computer and making it crooked. Audio for Kira Cass's newest release. I just saw that she had a new one. 1,000 Heartbeats. 1 or 2 more books. And other random stuff. I know. Just getting out of here and going to sit by the wood stove is lovely. A book called The Characters of Christmas. Nice. Shady Hollow. I love. Thank you. Finley Donovan's Knocks 'Em Dead. Is that the second one? How are you liking it, Nicole? I didn't like the second one as much as the first one. Marion's Christmas Wish. Preparing your lesson for ladies Bible study. Gotta have activities. That's so true. No matter the age, people love an activity to go along with the lesson. Out of her silence, after the crash. Oh wow, of the Uruguayan soccer team. Catherine, that sounds really interesting. And then there were none. Oh, it's so good. Kiss Her Once for Me by Allison Cochran next. Hi, Shayna. Glad you're here. Dashing Through the Snow by Devin Makemer. It was okay. I kind of agree, Michelle. I enjoy them in the same way that I enjoy a Hallmark movie, in that it's going to be predictable and it's going to be sweet in general, and I'm going to forget it immediately after finishing. For the most part, I'm so impressed with people who can remember Christmas, like, especially, actually, that's kind of true for me for all rom-coms. Like, they're a fun read in the moment, and sometimes that's just what I need, but I very rarely remember anything about it after I read it. I've watched some Christmas movies even this year that I'm like, I feel like I've seen, like, it gives me a little niggle of like, did I read this before or watch this before? But I immediately forget them. Okay, it is part of Boy Called Christmas. I haven't read that mouse one yet. Helter Skelter, not at all Christmassy. It is about Marley's life. Oh, cool. Scrooge is just Scrooge. Nice. Oh yeah, thank you. Couple inches of snow in Chicago. I know. It's a long book. And I think I was buddy reading it with someone, and finally I was like, "You know what? I don't want to read." Every time I went to pick it up, it was just making me mad. So yeah. You know what? I DNF'd a puzzle this weekend. I've never done that before that I could remember. I got all the way to like the last section that was the hardest section, and I needed to clear my table to make cookies today. And I'm like, you know what? This is not bringing me joy. If it was a book, I would tell someone to put it down. Who cares how far into it you are? My mom was shocked. She's like, how can you do that? Like, I'm just going to put it back in the box. And so I DNF'd a puzzle. I just couldn't find anybody in that book to care about. So I just was not having it. I was just done. But cozy. Second one. The first was better. Oh yeah, I agree. That's Finley Donovan. Reading The Christmas Village. I do love them. I am enjoying them. This one is kind of fun because it's not contemporary. The one I'm going to read tonight is set in 1817, so it's kind of, is that Regency, Victorian? I don't know the difference. I mean, I know why they're different. I just don't know the dates. Illinois to South Carolina, right? It's so nice. Yeah, I don't like Hallmark movies. Probably Christmas books in general aren't going to be for you then. There's going to be some. You would probably enjoy Winter Solstice by Rosamund Pilcher. Has a lot more character development, a lot more heart. Some, I shouldn't say that. Some Christmas books really do have a lot of heart, but they're often just so focused on the romance, and I feel like Winter Solstice gives you a little extra. What else, guys? Let's give Michelle some other Christmas books that have a little more, like a little more to them than the predictability of a Hallmark movie. There's nothing wrong with a Hallmark movie Christmas read. I'm totally down for those. Christina, I'm excited to hear what you decide on. The Name of the Cozy. Oh, you guys are. Advent calendar puzzle. Oh, that's cool. I love that. DNF to puzzle. Yep, I did. Oh, that makes me sad. I know that it's very slow, but I just loved the count so much. So I feel like I can do a character-driven book if I like the character. DNF. Yeah, I got you. Hi, Renita. I am feeling I am feeling better, but I'm still congested. True story about a black market egg poacher. A black market egg poacher. I love that. Helter Skelter. Yikes. I love it. All right, well, let's go ahead and read until, let's do till quarter after. We'll do 25 minutes. 25 minutes. I've been asked to say the length of time, not just put the end time, because people watching later, they're not going to have the same times. So I'm going to say the time. So, and the amount. Richard Paul Evans does have some good ones. I have not DNF'd a puzzle before. Oh, that's nice to do with your mom. Might like Together at Christmas by Karen Swan. No, Hallmark movie. All right, so let's go till quarter after, which is 24 minutes. And I'm going to go check my mail because now I'm curious. I do have a little Christmassy scene to share. Okay. Oh, did I pause it? All right. Come on back, everybody. How did your reading go? I did go check the mail, and I got day 2. Easy at day 2. So instead of reading day 4, I read day 2 short story, and it said, where did it go? It was near the beginning this time. So in the middle of the story, there's a sentence or two that's highlighted, and it says, open your gift. So the sentence says, she looks down at the jute mat, pristine despite the years. It has black letters and crisp lines that don't say welcome like any old mat, because Auntie would never be so boring. It reads, come back with books. So I'm assuming this is going to be a jute welcome mat. I would love it if it says come back with books. That would be cool. It'll probably just be a welcome mat though. Oh, I dropped it. It feels like a jute mat. Let's see what it says. Cute. It is. Jute welcome mat. Oh, it does say come back with books. Come back with books. Cute. Oh my word, that's so cute. Needs some trimming of the strings. And my bee, my bee got a little bit messed up. It's like not really there, but it's so cute. I'm thrilled with that. I will use it somewhere, maybe in the doorway of my library here. And I like that this is a fabric bag. I feel like I could reuse this. Day 1 was not. I might try to save these actually. Because even though this is plastic, like I could just cut off part of it and reuse it possibly. Oh no, this is kind of cut up. Probably not. But these fabric ones I could. I don't know. Anyways, yay. So I'll read day 4 in the next sprint. And we'll open up that one together. All right. Going back to, I started the place where I left off. Oh, good. I'm glad that helps to say how long we're going to read. Feed the cat. No worries. Oh, you're reading about the egg poacher. Nice. Hey, Mitzi's here. Together by Christmas is the book that Cheryl was recommending. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Molly. Get some treats. What kind of treats are you going to make tonight? Still reading Flying Angels, getting kind of bored. Maybe take a break from it and read something else for a bit. I always say, DNF that sucker. If you're not loving it, especially right now when things are busy and life is crazy, read something that's bringing you joy. Pause Flying Angels for a while. Currently reading Once Upon a Dickens Christmas. I enjoyed that one. Reorganizing your bookshelves. A lovely evening, Kylie. Hi, Emily. You finished a scene. Giving you the chills. I kind of love it. It fits those, my dear, was it Allie who's in Saskatchewan? That's for you, the windy cold. You slide this love in while I was watching BookTube Besties. Oh, nice. You watching our Christmas book exchange videos that went up today? So fun. I rewatched them. I already know, because when we film it, we like send each other messages like, oh my word. So I already know their reactions, but it's fun to watch it as they're opening. And I rewatched my own too, because it's just fun. That's the best mat. I know, so cool. Love our mats and TBR jars. I know. The gifts have been pretty good. So Andy, you're doing it, and Kim P, and I have it. Is anyone else doing it? It came, let me get this big box. It came in this huge box that was kind of beat up, honestly. And then there's just a whole ton There's a whole ton of gifts, and they feel pretty decent. Like, so far, I'm pretty impressed. It's only been now 3 days that I've opened, but I just like that it's with a short story. It's just so unique. I'm enjoying it. So I'm glad that I treated myself to that this year. Cute. I know. Oh, Kim, I just spoiled it for you. I should have done day 4 because you already just told me that you did day 4. It should come today. Andy got hers today and I got mine today. Hopefully you get yours today too. I'm sorry I spoiled it for you, Kim. Oh, I feel bad. 0 reading. That's okay. Crocheting, no worries. Do what you need to do. You finished completions and connections. Nice. Reading the Noel letters. Hi, Victoria. 22 pages done. Nice. The Stranger. Not Christmassy at all. 17 pages. Yay. I hope so. It's always a bummer when that reading groove takes a break. It always is going to come back, but hopefully tonight will help a little bit. Denise is in the house. Denise, I just watched, I don't know, I watched something from you today. Your November wrap up, maybe? And there was a book in there. I was like making cookies, so I couldn't comment or write anything down. But there was a book that you read. It was not the cat ones. What was it? That I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. Shoot, I'm going to have to go back and watch it again. But I was like, oh, that sounds really good. It really is. Anyways, I'm glad you're here, Denise. It's really fun to watch the book exchange. I love it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I filmed, so sneak peek, maybe. This year I filmed like behind the scenes as I was choosing. Like I filmed how I do it. We all have different kind of ways of doing it, but I filmed how I choose their books and get their I didn't choose like getting their books all year long, but once I was ready to sit down and pick the 8 that I was actually going to send, I filmed that vlog style because there's like different steps to it. And then I never finished it. Like I never filmed taking them to the post office and stuff. So I'm like, maybe I won't post that, but maybe I should anyway, because it is kind of fun to see a little bit of behind the scenes of the book exchange. And I'm hopeful that we will all hop onto a live and do a like breakdown like we did last year. That was so much fun. I love those girls. I'm not a good baker. Anything you can dunk in almond bark and put sprinkles on. I love it. Pretzels, Ritz, peanut butter, dipped in chocolate. I love it. So good. Nice. Yep, they're all up. All the girls' videos are up. Oh, did I link them? I think I did. 5 degrees. Oh my word. Danita, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, because you'd already read the story. Okay. So I didn't read the story until today because I skipped it until I had the gift. This is your 3rd year. I love it. I'm excited. My grandma always spread peanut butter between 2 crackers and then dipped it in almond bark. Love. 12 dates. Super cute so far. Small town cozy vibes. Oh, I love it. That sounds fun. At Biden gas prices. A princess found. I think it might have been that princess one. Although I do love the Muppets too, and I did grow up watching Sesame Street as well, and maybe that was part of it. I was like, "Yes." I also learned how to read from Sesame Street. But I think it was that princess one. I had never heard of that before, and it just sounded really cool, like a good memoir. I'm looking forward to seeing how many books from last year's swap are still on the carts. Well, I did just read another one though, because I had one that Sarah had gifted me that last year or the year before that was on my NetGalley. So it was like a double duty, like goals, knocking out 2 goals at once. And I read 80 Days to Elsewhere a couple days ago, finished it yesterday. And It was cute. It was fine. Nothing like earth shaking, but you're gonna edit. Nice. 12 dates as well. I should post it. Would love to see it. Sounds fun. Buy her own design. No, it wasn't the dress one. That was the Jackie. She made the dress for Jackie O. That wasn't the I think it was the princess one. What was it called? I need to write it down. A Princess Found. I think I lost my reading group because I have been in a baking mood. I know. So when you're baking, Amanda, do you listen? Maybe you could listen to an audiobook. Are you watching Christmas movies or do you put Christmas music on? Or do you just bake in silence? Maybe you could grab an audiobook and that could help, like a Christmassy fun, like short ones too. Agatha Christie ones are pretty short. There's some Christmas novellas that are pretty short. That might be kind of fun to do while you're baking. Although sometimes reading words and listening to words at the same time doesn't always work for me. I watched BookTube today until my computer died. I had to bring it in here. Baking Groove. Yep. Got a couple of Christmas books, starting Wishing and Hoping, and Christmas Home by Greg Kincaid. Both are quick reads. Second one is not for me. Dog content. I love it. I learned to read from Sesame Street. It's true. Even my mom will say that. I mean, my parents were both big readers and always were reading to us. So there were always just books around and stuff. So that played a big part of it. But yeah, I mean, all the phonics that you learn from Sesame Street definitely taught me the beginnings of reading. I started to know how to read when I was 3, like by the end, before I was 4. So I got in trouble in first grade on my permanent record for being a disruption in class because like everyone else was learning how to read and I could already read. So I was like getting the reading done and then talking to my friends. Of course I was. 6-year-old Krista was a little smart aleck. I've just always loved books. If anyone wants a Christmassy audiobook, the gospel play I'm reading is available for free on YouTube. Oh, cool. What was it called again? Christy, I forget what it's called. I have a new forest. Oh, yeah, you were telling me about that in one of the last sprints. Growing trees in your forest to help you focus while you're doing, like, working on something. It kind of puts your phone in do not disturb mode, doesn't it? And then you kind of grow a tree. I love it. I have Christmas by the Book or Little Women. Both are very sweet. I mean, Little Women is classic, but it's not Christmas all the way through. Christmas by the Book was very sweet too. I just read that this month. I liked it. I've been listening to Catherine Center's books while exercising, doing laundry, which is helping. Usually when you're baking, you have kids helping out. Yeah. I wondered, Sesame Street helped you learn to read as well. I love it. And now you're a kindergarten teacher, Debbie. Helping other kiddos to learn. The extent of my Spanish I learned from Sesame Street. I love it. Must warn Krista about animals. Yep. Hey, I don't remember where I found this mug. A yard sale, maybe, or Goodwill or something, but it has a K. Perfect, because that's my name. Starts with a K. And it looks Christmassy, but it's not just Christmassy. I love it. It's massive. And it's filled with margarita tonight. Cayman Jacks. Not a homemade one, just a bottle. Oh yeah, here's the title if anyone's looking for that short or the audiobook on YouTube. The Man Born to Be King by Dorothy L. Sayers. Nice. Yeah, this was my Patreon book club book last December. So a lot of me and my patrons read this last year. It was cute. A Christmas Carol retelling, kind of. I liked it. Thanks for the rec. Oh, leave you alone messages that show if you look on your phone. Oh, the Forest app. That's cute. Paid a bill. Oh, that's important. Don't worry. I'm a kindergarten dropout. I'm the youngest of three. I thought kindergarten and their darn nap was stupid and I refused to go. I love it. I loved a nap time though. That's the best thing to put in your mug. I love it. Fun. Well, I'm into the Advent, right? So I'm not gonna do a short today, but I am gonna open my Olive and June for the day. Cause why not? We're all here together. What's today? The 17th. Oh, it's dumb. I don't like these ones. They're the ones that fall all over in the box. It's these little nail stickers, and I'm never going to use any of them. And this is one, two, three, four. There were four of them. This is the last one. Good. This has eyes and stars and lips. What on earth? I'm never going to use that. You see that? Weird. I don't do stickers. Although I should. I just painted my nails today for Christmas. Red, white, and green. And then I chipped two. I chipped two because I did a crap ton of dishes earlier. I should have done the dishes before painting my nails, but I'll fix them up. Those will be fine. But that's my boring Olive and June for the day. Not worth filming that on a short anyway. And then my chocolate for the day. Where's 17? Have any of you been watching the shorts? I've been having fun making them. It's a nice way to participate in Vlogmas without all the effort. Vlogmas is a lot. Oh, it's this one. Again, I have one of these on my tray. They're just repeats now, so this is also kind of boring now. I'm losing steam. I'm glad to have the Once Upon a Bookmas one though, because I love that one. That's been a lot of fun so far. My father only had one fiction genre, Louis L'Amour, Westerns. There's hardly any Westerns I haven't seen except silent Westerns and early 1930s John Wayne. I love it. That's funny. I have not heard of this book, Attack of the Black Rectangles. Nope. I've never heard of it. Who wrote? Maybe someone else has heard of it. Is it new? You've been watching them? Oh, thanks, Kim. The stars are Christmassy. Where did they go? I've already got rid of them. Where did I just put them? I don't know where I just put them. How funny. Yeah, I was thinking about sticking one of the sets of the stickers. Oh, I have them up here. These are some of the other ones. These ones are more. Oh, this one is all stars that I got. And then this one does have Christmassy, like a tree and candy cane and a Rudolph. It's not really focusing. And some lights. Those match the colors that I have on right now, so maybe I'll do those. But I think I'll save it and do it when it's like Christmas. Right before Christmas. Thanks, Michelle. Oh, someone else has heard of that book. Thank you. An advent box of mason jars for your daughter. Each jar had a gift or treats. That's cool. And then she's got the mason jars. I love it. Yay. I was a quiet dissenter in kindergarten. Hated nap, rolled your eyes, and muttered under your breath. That's awesome. Somehow I'm not surprised. We need adult blind treat boxes for every month, right? It is kind of fun. Yeah. I mean, you could. I've seen people turn some books around on their shelves and then they just have to randomly pick a book. That could be kind of fun as a way to do Advent through the year, but not Advent, but like blind treats with books and just pick a book and you don't know what it is. You just got to read it. I would never do it. I wouldn't do it. I like a TBR, but I'm not a stickler for my TBRs. I hold them very loosely. feel like this is a nice little piece of twine. I was gonna just throw it away. I'm like, I could wrap something up in that. I'm gonna save it. My son hated nap in preschool. He got expelled. Oh man. Thank you. I it's not nice today. This is called I'm baking and I didn't want my hair down because I shed like crazy. So I clipped it up and put on a headband, just like hold it out of my face. And then I'm like, oh, the headband's cute. I'll wear that for sprints tonight. Krista, how dare you? I mean, I'm just saying. I love it. So, do you guys have we've heard some holiday traditions like the sock exchange that Allie was telling us about. Does anyone else have a unique and Renita just told us about the mason jar advent. I like to hear unique family traditions, adventures. Let me hear them all. Let me have it. Excuse me. Oh, this is the middle grade book written by S.A. King, released in September. Okay, I've never heard of it. I hope it's good. I mean, do you have it already? Oh, that's sweet. We did this too when I was younger, and all of my younger brothers and sisters were little. Yeah, we always did this. Birthday cake for Jesus. That was our dessert on Christmas Eve. We used to have a very set, very set traditional evening. Christmas Eve was like our day for family Christmas, and then we would usually travel to my grandma's on Christmas Day. So we did all our stuff on Christmas Eve. So we would have a big dinner, then we would go to church. My parents would put us out in the car and then fill the tree so it looked like Santa came early to our house because he knew we had to go to grandma's the next day. And we opened on Christmas Eve. So then we come home and we would do some kind of skits or plays or nativity or songs. When we were taking lessons, we would play whatever instrument we would play. And then we would open gifts and then we would have birthday cake for Jesus and sing we like even sang happy birthday to Jesus. I love it. And it was all Christmas Eve. Everything happened on Christmas Eve for us. I just lost my spot. Enjoy your reading sprints. Yay. I check for reading sprints all the time, Erica. See you in the sprints. Like I join sprints of people I don't know. Just sometimes I'm quiet, just just a reader. Sometimes I comment if it's people I know. Yes, waffles. I love waffles. Christmas Eve tradition. Love it. Mama made us save one of our Christmas presents to open for New Year's. Oh. And you'd have to pick it before you know what it was. That's kind of fun. Signing all the cards on the gifts with elf names. Cute. My family would always have fondue. That's a fun idea. Oh, that sounds really good. I could never remember my birthday date in kindergarten either, so was always denied the gold star. Oh, Connie. All of these traumatic memories of kindergarten. Always read a book. Oh, like Iceland, the Yola Blaka Flood. I probably said that wrong. Where they exchange a book on Christmas Eve and everyone just sits around and reads. That's really nice. We celebrate Christmas on the Julian calendar, so our dates are different from most. Okay, December 19th, we celebrate St. Nicholas and exchange our stockings on that day. Cool, Amanda. I love that. We always had hot dogs for lunch on Christmas Day and then had a late dinner. I love it. You also have fondue on Christmas Eve. That's so cool. Hey Tia, by the way, can you create a new series page? I've been using your series idea in your book journal that you did for your book journal. I've been using that for a couple of years and I want something different, but I don't know what I want to do. Like, let me just start watching people's 2023 book journal setup. I'll find something. I'm not creative in that way to think of I'll know if I'll know it when I see it, but but I love yours and I've been using it for years. Like maybe Tia can come up with a new one. Girls and I always enjoyed volunteering at the BX Christmas wrapping for shoppers. Oh, that's cool. Exchange Christmas ornaments early in December so you all have something from each other's trees. Oh, that's sweet, Kylie. I love that. Christmas Eve, we make homemade personal pizzas. Love. We did pizza for a few years recently on Christmas Eve. We like picked it up after church and brought it home like takeout pizza. Although not much is open, so it often was Little Caesars, which isn't so great, but it saved us from having to. It's been much more quiet the last few years than it was when I was growing up. Techie lights touring, yeah, we love driving around and look at the lights. There's some crazy houses here in the Richmond area. Holy moly. They go they go all out. My husband's family does a gift game. People bring random gifts, some good, some funny, and then you write down numbers, and when your number is called, you pick a gift. Yeah, it's often called like Yankee Swap or White Elephant. We used to call it the $10 game, and everyone would bring a $10 gift and wrap it up. And then we play it with a deck of cards. So we deal out a deck of cards all the way through and then have another deck. And when your number is called, you get gifts and you just go through the whole deck. Eventually, everyone ends up with one, but we don't open them until the very end. So you don't know what you have until the end. So it's fun fighting over gifts that nobody knows what it is. We had a, those like box gift sets of things that you can get at like Walmart and Target and stuff. There was one that was some Stetson men's cologne or something like that. I think it showed up in that $10 game for 3 or 4 years in a row. Whoever ended up taking it home, that would be their addition to the game the next year. It was kind of funny. Made us laugh. I love it. I chose a different wrapping paper for each of my 3 kids and then don't label them with names. I love it. And then they don't know what's theirs. That's cool. Sneaky, sneaky. I love it. Yeah, there's some good ones in this area. Of the gifts gone before the numbers are called, you can steal a gift from someone else. Yep. Always have quiche brunch after opening gifts. Love. I love quiche. We had to pick any present. Always tried to save the smallest one. Your dad loved Christmas decorating. Aw. Silver tinsel tree, red face balls, and a color wheel. Oh, it was tacky chic. Your mom was not a fan. I love it. I do too. I love going to Christmas Eve service. More homemade pizzas. Um, I don't know that I actually do it because I don't keep up with it, but I like to keep track of goals and things in there. So the journal that I have now, like some people start a brand new journal every year. Mine can last me probably 4 or 5 years because I don't use it that much. I always have high hopes of using it more, but I use a spreadsheet and Goodreads to track my reading. So I don't want to track that in a journal. I do use it sometimes for readathons, just to put some stuff in there, but basically those yearly goals. So I track my book of the month reading in there. I track like the goals that I have for the year. I track in there, but that doesn't take very many pages. So I'll have this journal forever. We've been having hoagies giving instead of Thanksgiving. I love that. You were talking about that on another live that I was in, but I love it. Hoagies giving. It has a nice ring to it. Yes, Christmas Eve service with candles. You go out for sushi on December 25th. Love it. Hey, Sherry, glad you're here. You have to go to Midlothian to Christmas Court. Every house on the street goes all out. I might have to do that. I don't know when. They won't take it down right after Christmas, right? Maybe I'll go that week in between Christmas and New Year's. It's been rough just because, I mean, Jordan is here and still unable to walk. He's home, but I have to bring him his food and clean clothes and his meds and like all that stuff. So I don't, yeah, it's been a long month, but it's okay. When my brother and I were young, we would hang a mini stocking on our bedroom door, and Christmas Eve We'll put little gifts to each other in them to open Christmas Eve. That's so cute. I love it. All right, we need to get reading. It's been a half hour of talking. Holy moly. My parents always took us to midnight mass. Oh, that's cool. Father told us we could have one gift we behave. We never stayed awake to get a present. I love it. Is to color in a square for each book. I know. I like having the titles right now. I might just do the same thing again, but I think I'm going to redo it because I've used that same one now for 2 years. So I think I want to redo it and put, because I've DNF'd a number of those series. We have a wine cover that looks like Santa's suit hat that we give to someone new each year in the family. I love it. It's been going for 20 years. That's crazy. With my luck, I'd forget who has what wrapping paper. You got to write it down somewhere. Game over. Finish Christmas Carol. We'll then finish Midnight Without the Moon. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead. All right, let me go through these quick. Finish the crochet project. Congratulations. Yeah, I like Christmas Eve services so much. Tape it to that kid's wish list so you don't forget. That's so smart, Tia. Kevin came up with Hoagie's Giving. That was fun. That was a good live. Continue the traditional mini stockings with my daughters. Oh, I love it. And now your daughter's doing it with her daughter. I love that, Nancy. I like your book, Renita. You showed it to us in Wisconsin. And you have a lot of really cool things that you're tracking in there. Hi, Monet. All right, sweet. Time to read, my friends. Let's do a little longer. Are you ready for this? We're going to do a 30-minute sprint. We're going to go till 20 after. 32 minutes as of right now. Look at us. Look at me. Stretching out into the longer sprint world. Oops, show. Sprint until 20 after. All right. So grab your books or go get something done. I need to go check for a gift real quick for my party tomorrow. But then I'll come back and read a short story. All right. Happy reading, everyone. Hi. Whoops. I just realized I went an extra 10 minutes. I guess I was into my story. Yeah, 32 minutes turned into 42 minutes. Unheard of on a Krista sprint, but there it is. So hopefully you guys got some good reading done. I would love to know. Where are you? What have you I would love to know how your reading went. Hey, Katie. Thanks, Jeanette. Oh, fun. I hope that you're enjoying it. I have that on my shelves to read someday. Oh, good night, Christy. You're probably already gone. Just popping in for 2 seconds to say hello. I'm surprised nobody popped on to say hello. We must have all been enjoying our book. My short story was kind of a long one. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, Angela. Thanks for popping on. At Bath and Body, oh my word, I bought way too many candles in their candle sale. I couldn't help it. Not this current one that's $12.95. It was the one that the day that it was like $9.99 or something. I got a lot. When Krista does a long sprint, she does a long sprint. Yikes. I love it. Almost done with my book, so I'm good with it. Ate some cereal, got a drink, and read a little. Yeah, I also went to my I have a party at church tomorrow for my worship team, like a white elephant thing, and I think it's a $10 limit. So I feel like this will be good. I found this mug that I got too blessed to be stressed. And then I made this Russian tea powder mix, so I'm going to give that. I feel like that's a nice little gift. It's not quite $10, but this is from Barnes and Noble. I bought it on clearance, but they don't need to know that. It's cute. I feel like it'll work for a little white elephant type of a gift. Ate some cereal, got a drink, read. I'm enjoying your book. Got a ton of your audiobook done. Yay. Oh, I'm so curious about this one, Tara. How are you liking it so far? Edited some of your video. Starting to get in the editing zone. Yay. I have a one that's in the works. I guess it'll go up on Monday because I don't think I'll have time tonight to do it for tomorrow. That's fine. I just posted one today. My anticipated reads for January, February, March. I'm so excited. Yay for getting all your presents wrapped. I have not even started wrapping yet. Oliver Twist is pretty good. I've never read it either. Glad you're enjoying it. Daisy Darker. Nice. Yay for finishing. 55 pages. Got to 55%. Updating your bingo card for the wintertime bingo by Sarah. Nice. Saw you were still reading, so I read too. I know that I just had to finish that story. So the day 4 story for Book Club Miss is all of these stories have to do with books and reading, which is really cute. How it's like interwoven, like a big part of each story. This one, the main character is a professional ice skater. She's been to the Olympics and everything, but she really wants to be a writer and finds some pages of a manuscript in the locker room and then like writes a little note, reads it, loves it, writes a little note on it when she leaves it there. And then it kind of begins this almost you've got mail type of conversation back and forth, and they don't really know. Well, actually, one of them knows. If you've ever read, there was a book that came out last year, Meet Me in the Margins. I forget the name of the author, but it's the same type of a little story. It was cute. So let me open day 4's gift. Andy and Kim, I think both of you have already opened day 4. So on the part that's highlighted says, Ivy was holding one of the most beautiful books she'd ever seen. The binding was purple with streaks of gold. As she was looking at it, Ivy's breath caught as she traced her finger over the names at the bottom of the cover. Ivy Sybil and Adler Owens were printed on the bottom in gold lettering. So I'm assuming it's going to be a book, maybe purple with gold on it. But is it going to be like, it is a book. I can tell it's a book. Is it an actual book or is it a journal? That's purple and gold. Dun, dun, dun. I guess we'll see. Oh, oh, cool. One by One by Ruth Ware. I've not read this one. It does look super wintry. I, I liked, what's the one? The Death of Mrs. Westaway, I didn't mind. I didn't love it, but I didn't mind it. And I did not care for The Woman in Cabin 10. Um, so I'm not a huge Ruth Ware fan, but that is kind of fun that it's a popular thriller writer. Interesting. The book that was the manuscript in the story was more fantasy. I was hoping for a purple book with gold lettering. That's okay though. I'm down to get a book always. Having trouble focusing and reading the past COVID brain fog is so bad. Oh man. Are you feeling better though, Jennifer? Checking Holly twice. Made some Rudolph gift tags. Nice. During that long sprint. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. I was into my book, so it's okay. 27 pages. That's a perfect gift. Oh, good. I love Russian tea too so much. Yum. 30 pages, but not Marley. Switched to a city mystery set on the Oregon coast. Love books set in my state. Oh, nice. You loved Westwood. Oh, and you loved it too, Terry. I love it. A Christmas Home, dog content, not so good. Kind of feels like a telling, not showing. No fun. You really liked it. Oh, nice. Russian tea is like a spice tea. The version I make has tang and lemonade and iced tea mix, or just like instant tea mix. And I don't add sugar because I don't use like a packet of lemonade. I use the powdered lemonade. So it already has the it's sweet enough. I don't add sugar. Recipes that you find online will say to use like a Kool-Aid packet of lemonade and then add sugar. But I just used like Country Time lemonade. Tang lemonade tea mix, instant tea, and cloves and cinnamon. And it's so good. It's so good. And I only ever make it in the wintertime around Christmas. So it's just a fun thing that I drink a lot. And it's a nice gift to make for other people. And I just get those little mason jars like I just had there and I make it for neighbors. And I've been giving them away like crazy this year. I think I'm going to enjoy. Oh, good. Just started, only one chapter in, but I'm feeling like it's going to be good. It's for book club. Nice. Westwood Giraffes. If you liked Yellow Wife, oh, I've read The Exiles, and I did enjoy it a lot. I just found the website, 170. Is it worth it? Seems so far. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot. And I bit the bullet and just did it as a treat for myself this year. So far, I've received 2 books, a jute mat, and like a clay, like a jar, a TBR jar. So far the gifts have been really good and the stories have been fun. So each day, so it comes with 12 stories to read each day as well. So it's 12 gifts. So that makes it what, like a little a little more than $10 an item, I guess, right? So it's a lot, but if they're wrapped really nicely, it's just fun. It's fun. Little treat for myself. And Andy's done it for 3 years, so she thinks it's worth it. I've read almost 2 short stories, totally into them, and then lost track of time too. Miss Marple is an older single woman living in a small village. I know, I would love it. I think I will like Miss Marple Mysteries by Agatha Christie. For Christmas gifts from my neighbors, I'm going to choose a red book for my library and a copy of Old Herbaceous and bookmarks from the Curly Reader inserted into book sleeves from Lindsay. Oh, that's so nice, Sarah. And a gift card to a local Runnings farm store for their hubbies. That's so nice. I usually do cookies. Cookies and Russian tea are my go-to. I just buy get tins from the Dollar Tree and put cookies in tins. Not big ones. I just do like small-ish kind of tins. Yeah. I need to get all that done though this week because I leave on Thursday. So I need to finish getting gifts for the kiddos that I watch. I'm not done with any of that. Tomorrow's the day. I just went today through all the things that I had and kind of sorted out my mom and my sister's things, and Jordan's stuff is all set. Um, but now it's all the other people. Yeah, I think it's fun. I like an advent calendar. It's better. This chocolate one is good. This was from Aldi. It was like $3. The Olive and June one was a chunk of change. But I've received 3, 4 so far, like 4 little polishes so far, and a lot of like useful things from the Olive and June one. So I would probably do that one again too, to be honest. Russian tea, it's so good. Hey Gene, thank you for asking. He's good-ish. I mean, he'll tell you I've been better. That's what he always says. How you doing? I've been better. He still has these sores on his feet that cause him an extreme amount of pain, so he can't walk at all. But he's moved himself from his bedroom out to the living room. So now I can't sit and read by the tree anymore because Jordan's out there. But I'm happy to have him get a change of scenery. That's fine. Um, but yeah, not great, but not awful, I guess. Good to be home. Yes, we will definitely do more sprints. I'm on for at least another hour. Yeah, about another hour. I started at 7:30. I usually go till 10:30, 11 for my time. So we'll definitely do some more sprints. And now I can switch to my actual book that I have on my title there, Carols and Chaos, because I've read my small short stories for the day. Oh, so I've told you guys I'm going to do a reading goal for the year of short stories, and I keep going back and forth if I want to make the goal 52, which is one a week, or 100, almost maybe like 104, which would be two a week. But I would just say 100. But I feel like 100 feels like a lot. But then if I think of it as only two short stories a week, that doesn't feel like a lot at all. But then I'm like, what if I don't like reading short stories when it all gets said and done and I don't want to read anymore? 52 feels more manageable. But then I'm like, is it a challenge though to say 52? Not really. So I feel like I need to do 100, but that feels like a lot. Help. What should I do? I think I could probably do 100. And there's enough of a variety in the stack that I already have that I should be good. I mean, when I do my Goodreads goal, I used to always set it at 85, even though I read much more than that in a year. I think this year I set it at 125 because I wanted to slow down, but I don't pay attention to my Goodreads goal. What am I even at? I don't think I'm going to hit 200, but I'm at like 180 something maybe. I'm at 173 and my goal was 120. I don't know why 120, but I'm not pushing for 200 because I don't really care with how many. Yeah, he is coming with me. I borrowed a um I borrowed a fold up wheelchair from a church near me. They let me borrow it, and we will try it out when we go to an appointment on Monday that I'll bring him to. But yeah, he just really can't walk at all, so it's going to be tricky, but we will figure it out. When we get to my mom's house, my house has 4 stairs to get up into the house. My mom's has maybe 6. So it'll be a full family affair getting that wheelchair because he will not be able to walk up the steps. So we'll have to figure that out. All right, let's see. You're reading next of kin. Nice. I never heard of that. Go with 52. And if you get 75, it's a bonus. I get that. Yeah, I get that. But I also want it to be a challenge. Like, I kind of want it to be something to reach for. I don't know. Motivated by you to do some short stories. Have been doing Christmas ones. Edith Wharton collection of sci-fi loosed upon the world. And they're getting read this year. Nice. This feels like a nice middle ground, 75. That would be 12, 24, 36, 60. That's like 6 a month. So just over 1 a week. I feel like that's doable. Hopefully I enjoy it. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely gonna like the Agatha Christie ones, and or maybe not all of them, but in general. And I really feel like I'm gonna like Sherlock Holmes, reading those. I'm not convinced about any of the other collections that I have. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books of Sherlock Holmes, and there are 50 short stories in my Agatha Christie collection of Hercule Poirot's. I can never say that. Poirot short stories. So even if I just read Sherlock and Agatha Christie, I should be okay. Yeah, I guess I will know more by the end of the year. I haven't read enough to say I like them or I don't like them because I'm really enjoying these ones for book club miss. I'm and they're just most like they're just contemporary Christmassy feeling ones, contemporary. And I'm enjoying those. But I read like Juba Lahiri has a short story collection, Interpreter of Maladies, and I think it won a Pulitzer Prize, and I could not stand it. But that was too literary. So maybe as long as I stay away from really literary ones and just enjoy the mysteries, we'll see. We'll see. Hello, Shauna. Welcome. The Bob and Nikki series, book 19. I haven't heard of that. Cozy Indie Space Opera by Jerry Boyd. Fun. Just as you DNF a book, you can DNF a goal. That is 100% true. A goal is there as like something to work for. I've talked about goals on my channel lots of times. Like, I enjoy having a good goal, but I like there's no consequence or it like honestly doesn't matter if I don't do it. If I halfway through the year be like, I'm done with short stories, I can totally be done with it. That's fine. But I do also want it to be a challenge. So if you read 52 books, that's the first year. That's funny. Possible. Sherlock Holmes book here. I've never read. Nice. Yes. It's so true. Especially reading goals. Like goals are great to give focus and to give like motivation. I love checking things off a list or filling in a box. Like I love all that and that's motivating to me. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I do it or not. So I 100% subscribe to Kim's plan of if you DNF it, it's not a big deal. A great book with interconnected short stories is Night of the Living Res. Ooh, who's that by, Anne? Night of the Living Res. You're gonna buy it now? It took forever because I ordered it months ago. The day that it went on sale, I ordered it. So, but the when it came, it had a note inside that day 2 wasn't ready yet and it was gonna come. So I don't know. That would be fun to do it like a start to the new year calendar. Possible. I don't know with Christmas mail being crazy. I don't know. It's fun, Jennifer. Just treat yourself. I'm a big fan of treat yourself. Do it. I didn't have to puzzle today. Same. It just was not coming together. I love it. I didn't have to puzzle yesterday. Christmas at the Mysterious Bookshop short stories this month. They're written about a real bookshop and the owner had one short story written each year by an author and compiled them. That's cool. That sounds really cool, Marcy. Garland Grove. Aw, that sounds cozy. Yay for the reindeer readathon. I was tempted to participate and then I just decided no readathons for December. I'm taking a break. Yeah, me too. Kim's on the treat yourself plan too. Go for it. I love it. Sweet. Well, speaking of goals, have you guys thought about goals for next year? I mean, obviously, I have my short story goal. I I don't know if you guys watch Becca Books and Bujo. I really enjoy her channel and her personality. And she has done for a couple years now, like 22 goals for 2022, 21 goals for 2021. And so I watched her video of 23 goals for 2023 the other day, and I completely copied her. I started my own 23 goals for 2023, and even some of the different categories of goals, like some of them are a once and done goal. Like I want to go camping. I have missed going camping and I haven't gone in a number of years. So I'd like to go camping next year. Once I do it, it's done. It's not something I need to work on all year. So there's some that are just good, good, quick ones and some that are all year ones. And so I'm going to have two different goal videos. One will be reading goals because I did not include them in my 23 goals. And then 23 goals for 2023 will be other other than reading. But I would love to hear some of the things you guys are thinking about for goals. DNF housework today. Connie, I love it. I feel like I DNF housework every day. Today I got to the point where there were 0 forks in the drawer. There were no forks left, so I had to do the dishes. I just put it off and put it off until there's no forks. It's no fun. Oh, Nikki put hers up today or the other day, 2023 goals. I still have to decide about my reading goals because I'm changing it up a little bit. So I know I'm doing short story goal and I will have 2 or 3 other, but I try to keep my reading goals like 4 or 5 or 6 goals, like not that many. 2 books done for Team Candy Cane. Nice for the Reindeer Readathon. Unspoken by D. Henderson. Read 23 series for 2023. Nice. Is that like books in a series or 23 complete series? Whoa. That was me yesterday. Take Us to Your Chief and Other Stories by Drew Hayden Taylor is an interesting take on the Aboriginal perspective. Nice. Take Us to Your Chief. I'm going to look that up on Goodreads right now before I forget. Take Us to Your Chief and Other Stories. Dun, dun, dun. Is that middle grade? It has a robot on the cover. Looks like a middle grade cover. Science fiction. Interesting. I'm just going to mark it as want to read so I can look into it. Thanks for the recommendation, Jean. I have several goals. Oh, 100 books. My sister gifted me a read in a year Bible. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Complete. I saw her video. I know Becca 23 goals too. I love it. I told her in the comments, I'm like, Becca, I'm totally stealing this idea and some of your categories and some of your goals. As she was going through, I'm like, that's a good goal. I love it. As soon as an idea comes to mind, I write it down and then I'll have to break it down. Yeah. I would like to DNF shoveling snow. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are you located that you have some snow on the ground? The Flourish and Blots challenge next year in the year of big books because I also want to read Wheel of Time and the Stormlight Archive. Yikes. I would love to start the Wheel of Time, but I'm scared of it. 2 of my brothers and a bunch of my cousins have read it and loved it, but I'd only have The Eye of the World, the first one. I'm not sure it's for me. I'm wondering if I should watch the series or at least the first episode and see if it like gets me excited to read the books. I don't know. You get bonus points for even starting housework. I'm embracing the whole spring cleaning concept, saving it up. Love it. Night of Living Raspberry Morgan. It's about Penobscot Indians in Maine. Night of the Living Rats. I'm gonna look. I forgot. I want to look that one up too. Night of Uh, Stories by Morgan. Cool. That's a pretty cover. All right. Marked it as want to read so I can look it up. Becca, Bekah. Becca Books and Bujo. Her name is Becca. She's really nice. Young mom, 2 kids. Very down to earth. Reads pretty similarly to me a lot. Not exactly, but pretty similar. It's not middle grade. Take Us to Your Chief. He has other short story books too. Okay, cool. Good to know. No, by Judy. What? For the whole year? No way. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I'm not receiving that goal. Not adding that to my list. Good gracious. I mean, I have plenty of books to read. I could go a whole year, but wow, last year you were only read 19 and you're at 70 now and hope to make it to 75 by the end of the year. Wow, that's crazy. Next year I'm going to try to just read what I want when I want and not do so many strict challenges. Yeah, that's a big jump. Hopefully you read some really good ones. Dubbing, not dousing. I got you. Reading goals: 12 books by Indigenous authors or characters, 24 books about different cultures, 10 nonfiction. Sweet. I am going to start, I didn't put this on a goal, but I am going to start a map of where I read books from and see just throughout the year. Like, I'll probably have 2 maps actually. I'll probably have one that's the United States and then one that's a world map and fill in states and countries as I read from them. I think that would be fun to just see as I go along visually, like have a visual. That would be really cool. And you found a discount code. Nice. Jennifer. I love it. I wish I had a discount code for you. I found a local high schooler to come over and shovel. Sweet. That's a nice way to give a kid some extra bucks, but also not have to do it yourself. I have Eye of the World sitting on this month's TBR. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. Someday. It will happen someday. It just feels like a big commitment from the get-go because what, there's 17 books in this series and they're all massive. It feels too much. It feels too much. You do my housework and I'll shovel your snow. I want to read a book about African American history and one book by an African American author every month. I love it, Anne. The map idea. I'm excited about it. I haven't found the maps or whatever. I'll just find one online probably. I've had to quit 2 book clubs because I was finding it stifling. Yeah. I'm not in any in-person book clubs. I just have my Patreon book club, which I love. And it's not stifling at all. But yeah, good for you making the choice that makes it better for you. You could also do Canadian provinces too. I could. That's true. Ooh, this is fun. Alphabet challenge, but for women authors. I did the alphabet challenge this year just to see, and I did everything except Q, X, and Z. So I had all 23 out of 26. I thought that was pretty good. Just for not really being intentional about it. It was just kind of random. Like sitting at 130 bucks and counting, finished this year, and I'm thinking I need to slow down a little. I said that too, and I did not really slow down, but that's okay. It'll be interesting next year because with the short stories, I guess mine are all in bind ups. So I'm not reading them, or I won't mark them individually, I guess. Because yeah, all the ones that I have are in bind ups. So never mind. Scratch that. But I was thinking, man, if I read 75 short stories, that's going to boost my my Goodreads rating, not rating, but number really high. Yeah, that Fast and Furious feeling is not fun. I don't pay attention to my numbers. I just read. I got a planner insert of the US maps. Oh, that's cool. A 23 location reading map, one foreign, one domestic. How about a 23 location reading map? What is that? Is that a brand, 23 location? 23. I'll have to look into that. I don't know what that is. I'm starting Keeper of Lost Cities. Yes. I fully support that goal. My map has morphed into coloring countries where a significant part of the book is set. Yeah, I would do that too. It could be the author is from there, but I really want it to be like the book is set there. That's really what I want to focus on. Hopefully, I find own voices stories for most of them, but I do read a lot from the Middle East, and I feel like I need to kind of branch out from that a little bit. But I have books that were set in Africa for this year. Attic Child had a good chunk at the beginning, and in The Girl with the Louding Voice. Oh no, that wasn't this year. That was last year. That was Nigeria. Yeah, but Murphy Napier's video about the Wheel of Time, she said, super repetitive to need a recap. Oh, yikes. Oh, your goal is to read book of the month in the month that you get it. That's a good goal. And yay, I love our virtual book club too. We have good conversations. We read good books, mostly. I'm at 94 and wanting to hit 100 by the end of the year. I feel like you could do that. That's 6 books and you still have 13, 14 days. You could do it. You could do it. I'm starting the Reading Around the World Challenge next year. Some people do 1 book a week. No. And I'm not doing it as a challenge. I just want to know. Like I just think it would be cool to see a map. This is 2023 where I read, where I visited in my books, in my travels. Buzzword challenge. I don't think I'm doing buzzword challenge next year. Or maybe I'll do it like I did this year where I just have it printed in my journal. And if I happen to do one of those, I'll mark it. But I was not intentional with that one or Chantel's Read Your Bookshelf challenge. I wasn't really intentional with either one, and I'm not sure I finished. And I don't care. But they're fun to kind of keep track and see. Pop Sugar has a good one. You got close. Nice. 262. I love it. Get in lots of reading time. Hey, that works. Marcy's 426. Wow. Audiobook. Yep. I love it. 23 different countries as a challenge. Okay, cool. Try to read 1 collection a month. Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's what you guys are. Yeah, the 23 challenge. 1 or 2 allies and belligerents and check them off as you read about them. I love it. Yeah, diversifying your reading. I'll be able to hit all 100. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to hit all 185. I do want to be intentional about reading different authors. I love it. All right, let's do another sprint in a bit here. I've been talking too long. High school teacher, have a class reading for pleasure. I love it. You finished 203 books. That's fabulous. I know. Woohoo, Marcy. 2020 was 24. 2021 was 26. 2022, 61. All physically read books. Nice, Connie. That does sound like an awesome class. Especially for high school when so much of what you have to read is told to you. To be able to just read for fun in a class and like the importance of that. I love it. Good on ya. All right, let's read for 25. We'll go till 30. We'll read for 25 minutes. And I will try. We'll try to. And this will probably be the last sprint, actually. Because oh no, we might be able to do one more if I don't talk so much. Yep, my trap. All right, let's get this going. Happy reading, everyone. I'll see you back here in a bit. right, all right. Come on back, y'all. I sneezed in the middle of that last one. I forgot to mute myself. Sorry. And then it made me like fill up. Now my eyes puffy. I need to use the neti pot tonight, I think. Yay. The 2021. That's okay. That's funny that you got last year's one or 2 years last year. Thank you. Good night, Michelle. You're probably already gone. Oh man. That was aggressive. All right. I think I need to call it a night, friends. Yeah, now I'm very congested. Thanks for hanging out though for a while. Sorry for the nose blowing. My goodness. What a way to end the sprints. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. Before we go, I just wanted to ask quick, what would your preference be as far as the next sprints is on New Year's Eve weekend? New Year's weekend, I should say, because New Year's Eve is on Saturday and New Year's Day is on Sunday. So I'm thinking of New Year's Day sprints, but I feel like somebody else already posted them. Would you prefer Friday, New Year's Eve, Saturday, New Year's Eve, or Sunday, New Year's Day? Just quick, put your preference. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. You'll have to stay tuned. But I would love to hear what you think real quick before we go. Tell me. Oh, Susie, Carols and Chaos. I'm at the very beginning. It's cute. It's not like Rocky My World. It's not. Yeah, it's just cute. It's fun. It'll be a fun one. I'm 40 pages in. 42 pages in. It'll be a fun read. Dun, 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 dun. Hope everybody had some good reading. New Year's Day. Oh yeah, happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah starts tomorrow. Is that right, Jennifer? Sunday. Oh, so New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. a little bit of everything. I feel like New Year's Eve is probably when people have plans. I don't ever have plans. Out of town Friday or Sunday, New Year's Day. Feels like most people are saying New Year's Day. Anytime, anywhere except underwater. I love it. No other plans. All right. I mean, we could make it a rock star weekend and do more than one. That's always an option too. I have a new puppy, no plans. All right. It will be fun to kick off the new year with sprints. That would be cool. Well, I'll think about it and I'll let you guys know. Hopefully I'll post it more than like a couple hours in advance like I did today. All right. That's it for me. I need to go like actually blow my nose big. And I need to go get ready for bed. I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday. I won't be live until the new year. No, until that weekend, 2 weeks from now. But stay tuned for more videos coming your way. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye, guys. You're awesome.